In this video we're going to be thinking about simplifying fractions, and that means taking a fraction, dividing the top and the bottom by the same number to turn that fraction into its simplest form. So if we have a look here, we've got the fraction 2/4. If we want to simplify that, we need to think about what number goes into both 2 and 4. Well, we know that 2 and 4 are both in the 2 times table. So what we can do is we can divide 2 by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. And whatever we do to the top, we have to do to the bottom. So 4 divided by 2 becomes 2. And we can see that 2/4 in its simplest form is 1/2. We can draw that. We could draw that as a circle, cut it into quarters. We can draw another circle and cut it in half. And we can see if we colour in 2/4 like that, if we colour in half of the circle, we can see that it takes up the same amount of space because the fractions are equivalent. They are the same. Let's have a look at a different fraction now. Let's have a look at 10/15. Let's simplify that. So we need to think of a number that goes into both 10 and 15. And the number that goes into both of them is, of course, 5. So let's divide 10 by 5. 10 divided by 5 is 2. 2 times 5 is 10. And the rule is whatever you do to the top, you do to the bottom. So 15 divided by 5, 5, 10, 15, that's 3. We've now simplified 10/15 and divided the top and the bottom by the same amount, by 5, to make it into its simplest form, 2/3. And I know that I can't simplify it any further because the only number that goes into both 2 and 3 is 1. And that's when we know we can stop simplifying. One more, we've got 10/20ths. Now, I know quite a few numbers that go into 10 and 20. We could use 2, we could use 5, or we can even use 10. Now, the key thing to remember when simplifying fractions is you want to use the biggest number that goes into both the numerator and the denominator. And we can see the biggest number there is 10. So let's divide the top and the bottom by 10. So 10 divided by 10 is, of course, 1, and 20 divided by 10 is 2. So 10/20ths simplifies into 1/2. And that is how we can simplify fractions, by dividing the top and the bottom by the same number.